good to meet you.
What's your name?
Hayden.
Hayden, nice to meet
Good to
you.
meet you. So what do you think about abortion?
I think, am I looking at you with the camera? I'm sorry.
You can just look at me.
Okay, I feel like abortion is, well, I know that abortion is murder.
Okay. Are you a Christian, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. I agree that abortion is murder.
Okay.
Just a clarifying question to help me, because sometimes people say, like, I'm a Christian, I'm pro-life,
Yeah.
but they still sometimes disagree with me on some
Yeah.
details. So I would want equal protection for the preborn, so treating preborn life just like born life.
Okay.
Because all human beings are made in the image of God. The pro-life movement, or at least some people in it, would say, we're okay with charging the abortionist with murder for like dismembering the preborn child and killing the preborn child, but they don't think that the mother who pays the abortionist and delivers the child to the abortionist should ever be prosecuted. I think that we shouldn't show partiality and judgment, that we should just treat a killing of a preborn child just like a killing of a born child. So just like we charge both the mother and the hitman, if a mother pays a hitman to kill her like 5-year-old, we should likewise charge the mother or whoever the responsible party is and the abortionist if it's the case where both are involved. What do you think?
I agree with you on that. It wouldn't make sense to just charge the person who's performing because they wouldn't perform if you wouldn't pay for it or if you wouldn't go.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't make any sense. I never thought about that. That's crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like they would charge the person who's actually doing the procedure and not the person who's getting it. That's crazy.
Yeah. So one other thing I'd add is if like a bill of equal protection passed, which is like the bill that would protect preborn life just like born life, it's not even the case that a woman would always be prosecuted, because if a woman loses her child through abortion and she wasn't aware, but for example, like a boyfriend using mifepristone and misoprostol in like pancakes against her knowledge, and so the child dies as a result of that, in that case the boyfriend would be charged with murder.
Right.
But the woman didn't know anything,
Right.
So she wouldn't be prosecuted at
Right.
all, because that she had no knowledge of. She couldn't have really done anything to stop it. So it's just trying to treat all human beings equally, and then all the same laws regarding proving things beyond a reasonable doubt, having a burden of proof, all of that would still apply.
Okay.
Any questions?
So what makes you come out here to do this here, and like where do you get your beliefs from?
The Bible, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a Christian. I think
Okay.
that we should protect all human beings equally. I think that we should love our neighbor as ourselves. That would include our preborn neighbors, because they're made in the image of God just like we are. And so I just want to love them as myself. And if it was legal for people to come and murder me because of some arbitrary reason, then I would want other people to try to change that law.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think. I have a lot of questions because I watch a lot of debates, like a lot. So it's just like, I was like, oh, let's see what this is going to talk about, you know? Like I was watching one this morning, and it was a conservative Christian versus a liberal Christian, and they talked about abortion.
Was it the Jubilee one?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Or like Surrounded.
Yep.
I was watching the Surrounded one, but I watched Jubilee as well. Because I don't know too much about it, and people love, like, because I've like went back and forth with family members about it and stuff like that, and it's really hard because like people in my family have had multiple abortions, stuff like that, and it was just because they weren't ready. It was never because like a rape consequence or something like that. And I feel like even in the parameters of rape, I still feel like it's not okay to just murder a baby just because it wasn't intentional. Like I feel like that's just adding more fuel to the fire.
It's answering evil with evil.
Exactly. So like it's an unfortunate situation of rape, but I feel like it should be like the money that's spent on abortion, it could be spent on protecting women or like providing for the baby that can be a production of rape. Like I feel like it could just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a bad solution for a corrupt world, I would say. I feel like, what is my question? So I have to think about my question, but I do have a question, you know? How would you debate someone on like, oh, it's not nothing, it's just like a fetus or something like that? Like how would you respond to that?
Yeah, so it's human from conception, and that's uncontested, really.
Yeah.
Like if you Google when does human life begin scientifically, it'll say conception. We also know that from the Bible. Psalm 51:5 says David was sinful from conception. And so we know it's a human being. We should all be for universal human rights, treating all human beings equally.
Yeah.
And so if someone says it's a fetus or it's an embryo, well, it's a human fetus.
Yeah.
It's a human being who's just at the embryo stage of development. So all of us go through different stages of development throughout life. Right?
Yeah.
Embryo, fetus, infant, toddler, teenager, adult,
Right.
elderly. But we shouldn't discriminate against people and deprive them of their right to live because of their stage of development.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay, my last question.
Go for it.
I was watching the debate this morning while I was getting ready, and they were talking about Plan B. And then they said you're basically starving the child. That's what the Plan B is. Is that true?
So I think they might have been referring to mifepristone and misoprostol.
Okay.
So that's like the abortion pills that are used up till like week 10 of pregnancy.
Wow.
And so those ones, they basically starve the kid to death. That's
Wow.
how it kills them. So that is the most common method of abortion now in the United States. So it surpassed surgical abortion.
Wow.
Now the most common means of abortion is by pills. And so a woman doesn't even, in some states she just get the pills mailed to her door. She doesn't got to go to a clinic. She can just take them in her bathroom and kill her child up to
Wow.
like 10 weeks. So that's the most common form
Yeah.
of abortion.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no
This is
worries.
great. Bye, y'all. So where's it going?
I'm happy to give you the YouTube channel.
Okay. Perfect.